But the big story and the big news that's breaking this evening, India's retail inflation has jumped to 7% in August as against 6.7% in July. The 8th straight month when the numbers are above the central bank's upper range of 6%. The annual food price inflation is even higher at 7.62%. The surge last month was driven largely by fuel, clothing, food and beverages, government data shows. The latest numbers are likely to prompt the RBI to go in for another potential rate hike and come at a time when there was hope that ahead of Diwali, inflation would be under control. Now, eighth month in a row that inflation has crossed 6%. So clearly well above the RBI's control, RBI's comfort zone, and that will be a worry that despite the rate hikes, inflation continues to hold firm. So that's the big story and that's the big concern for the government. Inflation now continuing to be more resilient than one might have hoped. Retail inflation jumping to 7%. All of this, remember, has come on the back in the last several months in the post-Ukraine war situation when initially oil prices had risen. And in the last few months globally, most countries have been battling with inflation. It's been the one issue which has grappled several countries, many of them in double-digit inflations. Relatively, India slightly better off, but the fact is retail inflation proving to be very resilient, above 6% for an 8th month in a row. So inflation at 7% remains the big concern. The RBI's inflation target has been 6% in the past. So that is the story that will concern the government's economic managers, particularly as we head into a festive season. The government has made an attempt to keep oil prices under check, but clearly food inflation is a cause for concern for the government of India. So that is our top focus that we will keep tracking in the days ahead. RBI's inflation target at 6%.